If you're somebody who is looking forward into gaming, if you're somebody looking forward to starting the gaming journey, or you just wanna get into gaming, I have some points that will help you uh, not lose your money, because I've realized that many people when getting into gaming, they tend to lose a lot of money buying things that they don't need. And the first thing that I would like to tell you is that when you want to get into gaming, don't consider the console first. Consider your situation. Most people jump into buying the PS5 but in real sense, they don't actually need the PS5, because if you are a gamer or you want to be a gamer, it's either you want to just get into gaming for long terms, or major gaming, or just as a partial thing that you do uh, in your free time. So those who actually jump into buying the PS5, they tend to realize later that they didn't actually need the PS5, and they end up buying a lot of games that they don't even need. So when getting into the gaming, don't consider the console first, consider your situation. The price of the console also matters, and you'll be good to go. The second thing is about the PS4 or even the PS5. Uh, will you go for the PS4 or the PS5? So for the beginners, the ideal thing to go for is the PS4, because it has a wide variety of games. It has a huge library of games, and actually it's ideal for beginners, those who are not friendly, or those who have never interacted with these consoles before. So the PS4 is cheap, the games are cheap, and there are a lot of games for the PS4. So the third thing we can talk about is the biggest beginner money traps that most beginners fall for. So these are like buying the fake controllers. I'm sure you people know that there are fake controllers out there. There are different versions and different people selling different controllers. So these beginners, or these people getting into gaming for the very first time, they are prone to being actually conned by these people selling fake controllers. And apart from purchasing the fake controllers, they also buy the discs without checking the condition or the region. So these discs are, or when even buying the games on the PSN, you actually have to be keen about the region of the game. So you will end up buying the game for a region that can't work for you, and that will actually be you losing money. So the other thing they also do is they ignore the power issues. So while setting up your PS4 or even your PS5, you should be able to be curious and cautious about the power issues, because this is a thing that can make you lose money. So if you don't have those power surge protectors, or if you don't care about the power input on your console, you'll actually end up losing money fixing your power supply or something. So what you actually don't need. Um, okay, let's talk about what you actually need. What you actually need is a PS4 or even a PS5. This is when for a beginner setup, you actually need a console, which is a PS4 or even a PS5, according to your capability or your preferences. So you need a console. You also need one controller and 2 to 3 games and a stable power source. So as you can see, a stable power source is something that you must actually look into, because this is something that will determine your console's lifespan. So if you have an appropriate or a bad power source, then you'll actually won't continue with their gaming journey, because these consoles are sometimes can get delicate, and the power supply might be expensive, be it for a PS4 or even a PS5. And mark you, the power supply can't be fixed, or if it can, but it won't last long. So you'll end up actually losing money because you ignored the power thing. So those are the things you actually need when starting. You only need 2 to 3 games while starting, because at that time you don't know which are your favorite games, and buying those many games can actually end up to you losing money, because you'll buy the games that you actually don't need. So 2 to 3 games are good to go. Those are enough for you to actually realize which games that you need. So when do you upgrade? So for example, when you start with the PS4, so how long does it take you to upgrade? So that actually depends on you, your financial capability, or uh, just your decision, because uh, after you play your PS4 for around 3 to 6 months, you'll actually be good, or you'll be able to know which one are my favorite games, and do I really need to upgrade. So that is the best way to get into gaming, because once you know your favorite games, you are good to go. If you grow into gaming, if you just grow into gaming, you'll actually realize that the upgrades are worth it. But if you rush to upgrade, then that won't make any sense. So if you are somebody getting into gaming, I hope these points will actually guide you and help you save your money. See you in the next one. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and also like the video. See you in the next one.